Our intention with this podcast is to inspire people. At the end of the day, these are just opinions. I think it's important to express that. Like, we just have opinions, and we're just got the balls enough to talk about them live.
Yep.
You
Yep. We're
know,
men's advocates. We're here to advocate for men
yeah,
in the year 2023 when being a man is often frowned upon. So,
yeah. So today we want to talk about look good, feel good, smell good. It's a slogan and it's the way to live by. But first, cue the intro.
Killer threw that cardi on my wrist and he said shine. All these diamonds in this bitch will leave a motherfucker blind. Gotta get the feel of it, said I'm next up in line. Motivation to the city, yeah, they know that it's our time. We was waiting up in line, now the line wait for us. Brother see the hoeing nigga since he put up on them bucks. Suckers showing all their hands, but we know that it's a bluff. Real recty with them niggas finna turn the city up. We just...
All right.
look good, feel good, smell good. Why are they important? What's so important about that, guys? Why is it important to look good? Why is it important to look good to you, Randall?
To me, like, if you don't look good, you're not gonna feel good. And you gotta like what you see in the mirror. Like, we had a podcast the other day, "Life's a Confidence Game," and it's just super important. So, like, the slogan for me means like you can't walk outside until you look good, feel good, and smell good. And they all go hand in hand together. So it's like, why make a whole podcast about this? It's because some of you motherfuckers don't look good, feel good, smell good.
That's right.
This should be facts. So there's some guys, asking about ladies and stuff, and I look at them, I'm like, would you like you? And like and I don't mean to be mean or hurt feelings, but pretend you have a daughter. Would you let your daughter date you? You gotta ask yourself that. And if you say
Damn good
no,
question. Damn good question.
if you say no, then you need to become the man that can attract what you seek. Sometimes we just shoot too high, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, like you're not even at your best peak. Like, yeah, you can't wake up and be Rico Suave or Chris Brown, but you can be the best version of yourself, which is
No, you
going to
can't.
open more doors.
You got to know where your market value lies.
Yeah.
Right? And looking good has an important role in where you land as far as where your market value is with women.
Yeah, so
right? I mean, let's break them down a little
sexual
bit.
market value. Actually,
Yeah.
I have that as a note here, for number 2. Your sexual market value place.
Yeah, and that comes right with looking good. I mean,
That's
if
gonna
you
hurt
don't
some
look
feelings.
good, you're not going to land high on that market value list. We got to be real, man. And we can break down looking good even more. So looking good, for instance, man, like me and Randall, we both get our haircuts consistently, right? That's
Right.
a big one, man. Are you guys cutting your hair often?
Yeah.
Are you shaving? Are you grooming? Nostril hair, nose hair? You guys cleaning your fingernails?
Bro,
Like,
some dudes be having like sometimes I bought a thing, a trimmer. 'Cause
Yeah,
my
me
shit
too.
grows,
Oh, man.
bro.
Oh,
Like,
manscaping,
some
bro.
I'll be like,
got a
oh,
manscape.
But
Yeah.
some guys, that's the first thing is like, because I think that's the one thing that I do too. Like, as far as maybe not the respect aspect, but I look at men and their appearance because you kind of rate men, just like women rate women. Men rate
Oh,
men
absolutely,
too, bro.
absolutely.
Like, it's like, oh, I like those shoes, or I like that jacket, or I like your haircut, like, and I respect the man that groomed himself.
Absolutely.
So, I think we should dive into sexual marketplace value.
Yeah, we should.
That's super, super important.
We definitely should.
So your sexual market, like some guys, if you're a 5, you can't go for J-Lo. I like to use J-Lo as an example because she's been fine my whole life. She's still fine, and I just say J-Lo a lot. So you can't go for J-Lo. Actually, even if you're a dime, you can't go for J-Lo, but you guys feel what I'm trying to say. So you got to know where you rate. So what you attract is what you are. Can we agree?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, so guys, that comes down to you knowing where you rank. You got to look in the mirror and be real with yourself. Look, take off your shirt, look at yourself, find out where you rank, and be honest with yourself, and don't expect anything outside of where you rank.
Exactly. So it's like, it's funny because, like, masculine men know that they're going to be ranked, and they know, like, I can look at a girl and be like, I can't fuck with her.
Oh, same.
Just based off looks, I'm like,
Man.
and I find myself attractive. I make good money. But it's like I can't fuck with her.
Oh, right. No, right off
I
the
might
bat.
shoot my shot just for laugh, fun, and giggles. Like I've done it before. Like I'm like, I was with my kids one day. I'm like, damn, she's fine. I'm just gonna talk to her, and she gave me this look like, yeah, right, yeah, right. So like you should know where you rank by who. I mean, I think eye contact is a big thing. When you're going out in this world, you make eye contact with men. You make eye contact with women.
Facts.
When women lock eye contact with you, that means they like what you see.
Facts.
I mean-
Don't shy away when they lock eye contact. Don't look away.
Yeah.
Right. Look back. Look
Yeah.
back at them.
But that's how you can know what you're ranking. So if you're walking around there and you're fucking making eye contact with 2s, well, bro, you're a 2. And there's not enough. And the thing is, this is what, guys will rank a 2 and then go shoot for a 7 with money, a car, a watch. And you might get that 7, but you're gonna have a miserable fucking relationship.
Well, can I ask you a question? So what can a guy do to get his market value up? As far as looking good, what can a guy do right off the bat? What are some things we can tell these dudes they could do right away to get their value a little bit higher?
Wake up 2 hours earlier. Let's start there. Like, if you normally get up, unless you're already getting up at 5, like, you know, but for the most people roll out of bed at 11 o'clock. I know dudes that, you know, get up at 11
that's
o'clock.
That's crazy.
You know, and
L, that's an L right there.
Now, there's some men that stay up late working though. You know,
True.
so let's give them. Just because we got up at 3, you know, now everyone's gonna get up at 3, go to sleep at 3 and get up at 6.
Right.
But for the most part, if you go to bed at a respectable time, just get up earlier and do some. I think you should work out. I think workout should be a way of life.
A big one.
And also respecting what you put in your body. I'm not gonna tell you to eat clean. Like I don't care what you eat. Just respect what you put into your body, because you know. Not everyone can be like us. Not everyone's going to do that shit. So it's like, and for me, I drink Ghost energy drinks. Who am I to tell you what to eat? But you should respect what you put into your body.
100%.
Meaning that you should feel good about what you're eating at least 90% of the time.
That's right.
And that's going to help you, like, because just realize when you diet and work out, you're doing something that 99% of people can't do.
That's the truth.
That automatically is going to make you more valuable.
Absolutely. You ever heard that old saying, you are what you eat?
Yeah.
You really are, man. If you eat good, you look good.
Yeah.
If you eat shit, just expect to look like shit. I mean, I hate to say it, but if you eat good, you look good, you feel good, it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah. So it's like you can start by working out, and that's going to increase your sexual market. That's the first thing, because your sexual market value is based on what people see, women see.
Facts.
So you got to work on those things. You got bad skin, I recommend you start taking care of your skin. You know, I have horrible skin. Me and my wife do face masks every Sunday for the most part, and I wash my face in the shower. It's getting better, you know, and you got to take that shit serious. So if you have bad skin, that's the first thing, because you're, like you said, skin, nails, hair. You know, those are things you can fix immediately. Yep. Immediately, because I guarantee you, if you scrub your face and put soap in, I don't care if you got 1,000 pimples, your face is gonna look better. Instantly, you get all that oil off of it, or whatever your issues are. You know, go see a dermatologist. That's like, you know, we spend all this money on alcohol, we spend all this money on video games, and like, oh, I can't afford a dermatologist. Yes, you can. You can afford a dermatologist. You can afford whatever you need to do if it's that important to you.
Facts.
You know, so if you start with your skin, your nails, nothing's wrong going to get what's called a manicure, pedicure. My wife recommends that I get a pedicure every 60 days. She gets one every 30 days. I'm not sure if she said 60 or 30. But I'm telling you, that shit feels good, bro. And that's some boss shit. Don't think that's feminine at all. Taking care of your feet, like when a chick, so my feet look like alligator toes. And just being married, though, my wife points that shit out. My wife is very, very petite and like girly. So she'll let me know, like, hey, you need to go get your feet done. I'm like, okay. So she says every 60 days. I do it like every 120 days.
But at least you're doing it.
It's one of those things that I want to do, though, you know, because we do all this stuff to attract women, but we don't want to attract our own wives. So if my wife thinks that's important to her, like, fuck it, I'm working on it. But like for me, that's money, bro. Like $60 fucking for your feet.
Yeah. But it's worth it.
Yeah, it is. You know,
look good, be confident.
Yeah, and really, I feel like when you get your feet done, you lose like 10 pounds because there's so much dead skin down there. And the feet are the most, you know, it's funny. We don't really, you take a shower, you barely wash your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I did. Now it's different. But like before, it's like you just let water hit it. You don't take care of them. And it's like, you know, you take care of everything else but your feet. So that's one thing that can help your confidence, because look good, feel good. You got to feel good. So if you
Absolutely.
know you, oh man, I take care of myself, you know, that's going to help you feel good. I watch what I eat in my body, what I put in my body. I limit my, you know, my bad things that I consume, because you got to have some necessary evils. Let's call it that. You need a necessary evil in your life. It's hard to live like a saint, and it's easy to die as a demon. And what that means is that it's super, super hard to be perfect. It's super, super hard to live up to people's expectations.
So damn true.
But it's so easy to make mistakes and die as a demon, because you can do something wrong today and then die, and then that's going to be your legacy. So it's like, you got to find that balance where you have the necessary evils. Like mine, I do fucking energy drinks. You know, that's a necessary evil. It gives me that bad feeling, and that's it. That's all I really need. I got some. I'll take kratom, and you know, I might indulge on Netflix. You know, like a little too much when I'm in bed or whatever. Like,
Nothing wrong with that, though.
But there's necessary evils. Like I can't be like, okay, all I do is work this. No, I love watching Last Kingdom over and over again,
balance.
and Vikings and stuff like that. So it's like I have necessary evils, but I don't play video games. But I can't judge you for doing that. So I feel good with myself knowing that I have my necessary evils and my saint tactics. Like, okay, I do consume a good amount of healthy food. I do limit the bad things I put in my body, but I still do it, and that helps me feel good. Like I automatically, we were just talking about it earlier, how people are so angry, in California.
Yeah, they are. Well, in this area particularly, the Bay Area.
I think in general, and it's because they don't look good, feel good, smell good.
Truth. And if you do look good, feel good, and smell good, they get offended by it oftentimes.
Yeah. But so I used to be that way. I'm a little standoffish now. That's just how I am. But I'm polite when it's necessary. Like, when I see a stranger, I'm polite to that person. I'm like, I'm not going to mean mug you.
Oh, man.
Like, no, I don't do that unless you deserve to be mean mug. Like, I try to, pay it forward. Like, hey, how's it going? And other than that, I'm a little standoffish. That's just how I am. Not everyone deserves your attention. And when you take care of yourself, you're going to know that. Like, not everyone's going to deserves you. Like, your energy you have this much energy. You got to give it to your, that's why, like, it's funny because I wouldn't, with what I have going on, my friends, business stuff, there's no time for a female friend zone. And this is a trip that, like, as a married man, I don't want to deal with. I got too much. I got to fucking satisfy my children. I got to satisfy my wife. I have the things that I like to do, but also Chris has stuff he likes to do. Alex has stuff that he likes to do. So it's like, I'd be a selfish friend if I'm like, oh, I can't do that because I only do podcasts and videos. So I have to save energy if they need me to do something. Like, I'm on call for my friends. Like, hey, I need you to come do this. Okay, fuck it. I'll come. And you got to be that way. It's not always about you. So it's like when you limit your energy, and to limit it, you have to love you. And the only way to love you is to look good, feel good, smell good. So I'm telling you, you start doing all these things go hand in hand together because some of you guys don't like yourself, so you give yourself to everyone.
Facts, bro. And one other thing you guys can do is shoes, man. I think nice shoes are something that are often overlooked. I see a lot of dudes out there wearing some busted ass kicks. You should be having a rotation of shoes.
Yeah.
5 to 6 pairs. Keep them in the box. Keep them clean. Yeah. And have a shoe game, and that'll help you right away. It's something you can start investing in right away, and it goes right into looking good. Start thinking about the shoe game. Women tend to look down at your shoes. They tend to look at your feet and what you're wearing real quick, and that's a good way to get noticed, guys. If you want to get some looks, just start thinking about the shoe game.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're what is it, external things?
Yeah, those things matter a lot to the opposite sex.
Definitely.
And to other dudes. Other dudes are looking at you, sizing you up too. Does he got money? He doesn't look like he's got money. Or the little things that matter. We talk about perception all the time. You got to create that persona. You got to create the perception of, having style, even if you don't. Yeah. Style is important. So make your style, create your style.
I mean, like, if you are going out to pick up girls, you put your best foot forward. If you go to Indeed and apply for a job, you put your best foot forward. So instead of doing it just for sometimes, do it all the time. Especially if you're on the market value, or if you're just stepping outside, you're going to the gym. Like, you never know who you're going to meet. And not even just from a female perspective, like I said, men. Like, you can meet your next business partner.
Yep. Somebody willing to invest in you, somebody willing to partner up with you in some type of way.
And why would we invest, or why would someone invest in you if you don't invest in yourself?
Facts.
So I think we got the sexual market value down. Your sexual market value is what you can attract, your attraction, and where you rank. I think we'll do another episode where men rank, like as far as other aspects. We're just talking about the shallow things, which is look good, feel good, smell good.
Some important things, though. Those are so important.
These are key. Like, you can't go through life without this stuff. That's why it's important. So we got the look. Now feel.
What are some things we could do right off the bat? What are some things we could get to work on right away that are going to make us feel better? Working out again.
Working out, yeah.
That's physical. It has to do with looking
diet,
and feeling. Yeah, diet.
The picture, like, you eat...
Mind and body.
You eat 20 donuts, you're going to feel like shit.
Yeah.
If you eat a donut, you're going to be moving. You're going to be like a little crack kid. You're going to feel good. You're going to have some energy. So it's like the thing... Honestly, it's the thing usually... I think the feel is consumption. Because, you're going to feel like crap if you drink too much alcohol, eat too much food.
What about the thoughts you're consuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thoughts, too, have a lot. What are you thinking about? Yeah. Something I talk about a lot with people, man, is like, when it comes to feeling good, how about the way you talk to yourself?
Yeah.
Right? Positive self-talk, self-love.
Yeah.
Tell me a person that you talk to more than yourself.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah.
So how you feel has to do with how you talk to yourself.
Yeah.
On a deep level, you got to know how to compliment yourself, pat yourself on the back. Stop telling yourself that you can't. Start telling yourself you can.
But you're
Those
not
things
going to
matter.
even be able to do that until. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, not at all.
But like, you're not going to be able to do that until you monitor what you consume, because you can't feel good about yourself, without moderation of consumption of things, and not just food, what you watch on TV, the music you listen to, the podcasts you watch, too much Randall, like just too much of these things. It's you're overloading, and that's why you can't it comes into play when you're talking to yourself, because you can be watching and consuming bad things and just start saying negative shit.
Happens
I
all
used
the
to say
time.
fuck my life, FML. Like, why would I say that? you what are you watching, and how are you feeling to say, well, I was drunk all the time, I was eating maybe top ramen and fucking McChickens, and I was drinking every day. So I fuck my life.
Yeah.
But now I eat fucking clean chicken, broccoli. So I'm like, I love my life. So it all goes before, to me, it's all tied in together. And it starts with what you consume as far as your eyes, ears, mouth, and then what you think about yourself, because your thoughts will improve. If you feel like shit today and tomorrow you're like, I'm gonna get up, go to the gym and eat a salad, you automatically will feel better. So you can compliment yourself like, hey, good job, Randall, you fucking tried.
100%.
And then as you, I think you gotta have us to do that small wins. Like, so many people, what's that? It's like high intensity for a short amount of time. Like, you need to be long term. So people do short term intensity, meaning that they go hard as fuck for 3 days, when it's better to do long term consistency. And that's overall going to change. It takes 21 days to create a habit. Like, I would never say anything negative about myself or another person unless it was garnished and it's a joke. So, like, for instance, I might say some stupid shit at the bar if I'm seeing some girl get at another. I'm like, look at that shit. Like, but I'm not going to go and be like, hey, you're a piece of shit. You're a horrible piece of person. Because I don't think that shit. Like, I think everyone is a human being. We're all God's children, and I just don't have to fuck with you. Like, I don't have to go tell you that, but I'm not going to fuck with you. So, it's super, like, the thoughts, what you consume will deflect what you think.
100%. I couldn't agree with that more. It's hard to compliment yourself and talk to yourself positively when you're not doing anything with your life, or you're not getting up and at least putting your best foot forward and trying. You got to try.
Yeah.
If you're sitting around and you're feeling sorry for yourself, it's hard to tell yourself that I'm doing good, I'm doing my best, I'm okay, I'm going to be all right. These things come by you putting effort in to your life, though. It's not just going to come without effort.
Yeah.
So you got to start doing something in the physical to align the mental and the spiritual with it. So that's the truth.
Yeah. I think having faith and believing in something has a lot to do with that too.
Big.
There's a lot of atheists that I know that are fucking miserable.
Oh man, and they wonder why we're so happy all the time.
So that can help you feel good. Like, I'm not telling you to follow my religion, but you got to follow something. You got to believe that
Me and Alex talk about this all the time. Right? It's the people who are lost out here. It's these lost souls who are the most unhappy. Yeah. Once you have faith in something bigger than yourself, you have something to wake up to and be happy about every day, because you realize, like, man, your chances of being here were 1 in 4 trillion in the first place. And here you are. Yeah. What are you complaining about? Go make the best of it. Yeah. You won the race. Go make the best of it. People get up every day and they don't want to do nothing. Wild.
They want everything given to them.
Right, but it's because they got no faith in themselves and God.
Yeah. Gotta have faith.
And
if you don't have faith and you don't, look good, feel good, smell good, then, I hate this saying, but sometimes you gotta do it. You fake it till you make it. And I think, I don't like that saying because people take it literally, but, like, there's been times where, like, I didn't have a certain income. I faked that shit till I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta portray it. I need people to take me serious in life. So I'm like, I gotta be in that room. Like, what do you do? Oh man, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm dreaming. But they don't need to know that. And guess what? Now they believe in me. Now they see what I'm doing, and now they're willing to help. So sometimes that's why I don't like the saying, because people will take that shit literally, like, and fake it for the rest of their life.
It doesn't mean be fake. It don't mean be fake.
It means, like, if you have a small goal, sometimes you have to fake it until you
gotta
make
act
it.
like you've already hit the goal in order to get the goal.
It's like affirmations, bro. Like, so an affirmation only works if you say it to a way where you already did it.
That's right.
You can't say, I want this. Damn, it was nice when I got that. And even if you don't have it, you declared it. And then to me, like, I like to tell myself, I'm in a time machine. Like, I already got it. Now I'm just watching how it happens.
That's right.
So that's how I fake it till I make it. But some dudes, that's why I don't like saying that, because some people are like, okay, well, he said fake it till you make it. Let's just,
live like it till you got it. Maybe that's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Live like it till you got it.
Yeah.
Because then you're creating the habits and you're creating the lifestyle that you're chasing. So by the time you get there, nothing's going to change.
Yeah. I like that one. You literally have to become the person that can attract what you see.
That's right.
You know, attraction is super, super big, and being able to attract is part of looking good, feel good, smell good, and smelling good is hygiene. You guys, like, I don't think we have to say this, but maybe we do.
Shower.
You know, yeah.
Put on deodorant. Brush your teeth.
Or
How about
cologne.
flossing your teeth, man?
Cologne.
A lot of people don't floss.
Yeah.
Man, what's in between your teeth will make your mouth stink.
Yeah.
So take some floss, run that shit between your teeth.
And they make it so simple now with
The picks.
the little
Yeah, man.
picks.
Start flossing your
And that
teeth.
shit feels good, bro.
It does.
Like, I know sometimes when I eat chicken, like, my tooth will hurt, and I get some fucking, pick it all out. But
Feels better.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth clean. Most people don't realize too, like your mouth, the health of your mouth has to do with the health of your heart. The two are connected. So an unhealthy mouth will lead to heart disease later on in life. So it's like, take care of your mouth because, man, I'll tell you what, one of the biggest turnoffs to me when I'm talking to a girl is the way her breath smells or the way she smells. And they'll say the same thing about us. Like, if you don't smell right, if they're not attracted to your scent, it don't matter how you look if you don't smell right.
Yeah. I mean, like, think about food. You know, you kind of eat with your eyes and your smell. You don't even need to taste it.
Food makes you smell some type of way, though. If you're eating dirty food, it'll make you smell some type of way. Like,
No, I mean, like, when you smell food, you don't even taste it. But if it smells good and it looks good, you want it.
that's true.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't have to actually taste
But
the
food will make you stink too. Like
Yeah.
if you got a poor diet, your sweat's gonna stink. You're
Yeah.
gonna smell different. When you clean your diet up, you start drinking more water.
Yeah.
Your sweat's not gonna smell. Yeah, you're gonna sweat, but it's not gonna have that stench to it.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. You're gonna get more regular. Your body's gonna get regular. So, I'm telling you, fellas, what you're eating has to do with how you smell too. It really does.
Yeah. But attraction, your smell is a part of your attraction. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
With,
big.
Like,
That's big.
Food. When you want food, you don't have to taste it. You know that it smells good, so you try it. And that's how, like, women think of men too. Like, you have to smell a certain way. So cologne. If you're like, going to the gym, Axe is cheap. You can buy Axe, but don't buy Axe to go to the fucking club and to go get girls. Like, you need some fucking cologne. Like, buy some good brands. It's not that expensive. You get a bottle of cologne for $100.
Yeah, you need a scent. You need your own. You need a scent that you constantly wear. Don't change up your cologne. Create a scent. Create something that when a girl smells, it makes her think about you.
I switch my cologne up. I have different flavors because I don't like to, buy one and then use the whole thing. So I have like 3 different flavors. I like to rotate.
It's good to have a scent, though. It really is.
Yeah.
You want to have a scent. It's good to rotate your cologne as well and stuff, but having a distinct smell.
Yeah.
Like, this is the cologne you wear the most. This is the one that reminds her of you.
Yeah.
Definitely works. Definitely helps out. So, yeah, don't fucking buy that cheap shit. Go spend some money on some good cologne. Invest in yourself. Don't go buy anything off the clearance rack. Go to Macy's, spend a couple $100s on a bottle of cologne. It'll pay you back later on.
I mean, you can get cologne on clearance though.
You can?
You get good brands on clearance. Like, so at Macy's, actually, like where I work, because I work in a place where I get no taxes. Like, the cologne that's $160, I get it for like $90.
Well, that's good.
So it's like good brands.
But it's a good brand, and you're smart enough to buy it at a discount. You're still investing.
Yeah.
But you got to invest. You don't want to be going out wearing Axe or any of that.
I mean, but so for the kids or people who don't make good money, it doesn't matter. As long as you try and you go buy something, start with that. If you can only afford Axe, get Axe. But you need a scent. And as you get, because when I was younger, I didn't spend a lot of money on cologne, bro. That shit wasn't important to me. Now it is as I'm older, to where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna invest $100-something in a bottle, but you gotta have that type of money to do it.
You do.
Like, even with shoes, like, you can't go buy, like, I would never pay $200 for a pair of shoes. Like, I get shoes for like $50, because to me, like, I look good, feel good, smell good. Shoes are like the last thing in my component, to where like it. I like Under Armour; they're affordable, and I like Rider Wears for gym. So the only shoes I have that are expensive are my gym shoes. But other than that, like, it's just your preferences. Like, everyone should have a preference. Like, you find a preference and stay within your budget. Do not go broke.
Well, see, the thing is, you can look good on a budget. You don't have to spend a lot.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, if you're spending a lot on your clothing, it's probably because you don't like what's underneath. It's like, man, I could look good at shopping at Ross because
Ross
I take
is
care of
dope.
my body, and it's not what I'm wearing that counts. It's what's underneath.
So set a budget and just every month. It's easier every month to go pick something up, because your appearance is gonna matter, bro. And a bottle of cologne, let's say you did spend the $100 and got like the 8.5 or whatever the ounces is, it's gonna last you a while. You only need 2 sprays, and you only need to wear it, sometimes. You don't have to wear your cologne
all the time.
every day. You
Agreed.
Can, yeah.
And you don't have to overspray.
Yeah.
You don't have to put 10 sprays on. I think 2 is a great.
Yeah.
And where you place the cologne. Yeah. One on the neck, maybe one on your chest, one on your wrist.
Yeah.
So you want to be strategic with where you put
know
cologne.
You're about to get laid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just wash your nuts. Get in the shower, bro.
That's super important.
Washing your balls and your fucking ass.
Sexual hygiene. Sexual hygiene is even more important.
Shave your balls. Shave your ass. Take care of your shit. Manscaped.
Yeah. Because like when you go lay business down, same thing. Like we don't want girls that smell inappropriate. We have to do the same thing. So especially if you're sexually active, clean yourself. Like take care of your hygiene. That's one of the most important things in this whole discussion is hygiene, because some dudes stink. I hate when I go to the gym and it stinks, and not like new sweat. It stinks like old sweat. There's a big difference, and it's like change your socks, buy more socks. Like there's so many things you can do that's in budget that's going to help you look good.
Socks are cheap. Socks are affordable. Yeah. Underwear, right? Have decent looking underwear. Don't let your shit go to where you got Swiss cheese looking underwear.
Yeah.
Holes all in them.
Throw it away. Look good, feel good, smell good. You got anything else?
No, man. That's pretty straightforward. And those are all things you can get to work on right away.
Yeah.
And like Randall was saying, it's not going to cost you a whole lot either, guys. Don't think you got to go break the bank, right? I know I was saying, like, you need multiple pairs of shoes. Just keep the ones you got clean. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do what you can with what you got, guys. And, yeah, that's it.
So there's one more thing that I want to add on to. Like, money comes to those that look apart. And so it's like you guys got to look apart and act apart, and your opportunities will increase.
Facts.
Like you're going to get bigger opportunities by taking care of yourself than a person that doesn't take care of themselves. So, money, not even just money, opportunities come to those that look apart, from women, jobs, anything, conversations, so you just got to look apart daily. Like, if you are a single man, if you are, a person between jobs, like you never know, like, especially now with the way it is, people can hire you on the spot. So you never know who you're going to meet. And when you look good, feel good, smell good, you can go sell yourself. Life's a walking negotiation.
First impression, bro. You get one shot at it. Make it a good one.
Yeah. So just look apart, fellas. Thank you for watching this podcast. We are just guys out here trying to make it a better place. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.